Hello YouTube fans, here again, and I thought I'd sit down and talk about this one. Why not? Why not? It's not a movie, and it is a bit about Bernardo's, but it's more about my beautiful manager, that being the beautiful Kirsty Art there. And how I feel about Kirsty Art there. How I feel is, I like her. She's not just my manager, she's my friend. She's my friend, and she's a very attractive lady, very pretty, very beautiful. She's got blonde hair, and no, I'm just being silly now, but no, she's very nice as well. She's a nice person, and I like Kirsty Arter. Now you can find anyone, and that goes at any foreign tier, to say anything bad about her, right? Best of Britain, best of Britain. If I was to do, right, hear me out. If I was to do a survey here and now, right, this is a survey about Kirsty, right? And so I go around, right, and I'm testing all the foreign tiers. I'm not going to name any names to see if anyone say anything bad about her. I bet you, fuck it. Where is it? Where is it? That's where Stu got it. It's out of date, by the way, this. Did it the other day. I had a laugh with it. I bet this, and I'm only doing this because it's an old one. It's an out of date pound. I bet a pound that nobody, and I mean nobody, says anything bad about her, because nobody does. Nobody says anything bad about Kirsty because she's such a nice person. She's kind, she's beautiful, she really is beautiful. And not only is she beautiful and nice, but at the end of the day, how can I put it? How can I put it? I don't know how to put it really, there's like an innocence about her, and I like that. She's sweet and she's nice and loving. And not only that, I'll tell you a true story anyway, right? I'll tell you a true story. I went all over places, right, before I got to be a foreign trainee, and I went to different shops and different charity shops, right? And being out of the not to get like offensive there, being out of the managers were all flipping knobs, right? Pardon my language, but they were not nice. They were horrible, and so I've always, all my life, I've had people say, "Oh, Pete, you're not going to amount to anything. You're not going to achieve anything. Blah, 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 blah." Right? You're never going to amount to anything, right? Because believe it or not, I do have certain disabilities, right? But at the end of the day, nobody's perfect. I see, I'm being honest. I'm not doing porky pies. So I went here, right? At the time, I was just a customer, and I was, I thought, I'll time it up. What am I going to do? Have another door shut in my face? And I said, I'm thinking about becoming a volunteer, right? And it's funny, this. It really is funny, because it's the first time I saw Kirsty out there, and it's funny because I thought she was a volunteer. I thought she was a volunteer. But then I found out she wasn't. She was the manager. So I got to see her, and I told her my disabilities, and I don't know, somehow I got respect for it. This is how I saw it. I got respect, and she saw something in me, right? And she said, why not? So that's the true story. I became a volunteer here, now over 3 years. And she saw something in me, and she pushed me, and she got me, and she wanted to make something of me. And she taught me. She taught me a lot of new skills, and she wanted me to improve myself. And she said, Pete, have you thought about becoming a key volunteer? So she helped me get on some courses, and I'm no longer a volunteer, I'm now a key volunteer. But it's not just that. At the moment, this isn't Bernardo's. It's not Bernardo's. You want to know what it is? It's a stool. Yeah, it's a stool. What I mean by that, about being patronising and insulting, as we all know, we've got the stool holidays, right? So you've got a lot of lung people coming to Bernardo's. We've got a lot of lung people at the moment. And at the moment, Kirsty isn't just a manager, she's a teacher. Yes, she's a teacher. But I'm impressed because she's helped a lot of other lung people out. She's taught them, and she's learned them a lot of new skills. You know what I mean? She's learned a lot of new skills. We've got a new doing at the moment. And it feels great. It's like she's doing what I'm doing, and I'm training this dude to do the stuff what I've been trained to do. But I wouldn't have had that knowledge at Kirsty wouldn't have taught me that knowledge. You know, she's very nice, she's very sweet. And in my eyes, she's not just my manager no more. She's not my manager. She's like a friend. Well, fuck, I'm not like a friend. Duh. She is a friend. She's a very good friend. I mean, in the past, right? In the past, I'm getting emotional now. In the past, all my mates have been men. They've been men like me, right? And the thing is, right, and I'm going to be open and honest about myself here, not all men are adults. Men are kids, right? Men are kids. And we have this macho image. We don't want to be open or sort of feminine side, right? And we don't want to be feminine. Right, that sounding like a snake. We don't want to be feminine. In other words, we stared at women our macho image. So we put on a that. It's a that, right? You see me on YouTube and I'm wearing sunglasses and looking cool. That's how I'm cool. It's a that. And so Kirsty got me to be my inner self and she got me to be feminine. And there's things I can tell Kirsty, right? Well, I would not tell a guy is what I'm getting at. God, this is hard, but it is, right? There's things where I can tell Kirsty, which I would not tell my mates. My mates will put on a show, oh, God, chill out, mate, have another fucking beer, right? But with her, I can tell her things. I've told her things in the past I would never tell any of my mates. So I can be more open with Kirsty, is what I'm getting at. And thanks because of Kirsty, I managed to make a lot of other friends who are female. I mean, in the past, people think I was humanistic, but I can't afford to be humanistic. I can't afford to be sexist. Naturally, I can't, because in Barnardo's, there's a lot of women workers. It will not be in my interest to be humanistic. Big word for me, that. And I can't afford to do that. And, you know, and Kirsty, in many ways, she's made a man out of me, right? She's made a man out of me. She's made me grow up, and she's made me a lot more confident. And she's a very nice manager. I mean, I don't look at her as being a manager. I look at her as being one of my friends, and she's a friend. You know, she's a very good friend. I've made a lot of other friends and all. You know, there's another young lady, just as pretty as Kirsty, got very beautiful eyes, nice smile, and her name is called Lisa, who's in the other Barnardo's, the one near Aston bus station. Very attractive lady, and yeah. She's sort of like a friend, and in fact, she's a friend, you know, very pretty, got beautiful eyes, lovely smile. And I like Kirsty, you know, she always reminds me of a princess, you know, a beautiful princess. She's got lovely long blonde hair, lovely figure. And yeah, I like Kirsty. She's nice, she's kind, and she's helped me out a lot. Without Kirsty's help, I would not have been where I am now. She's helped me out a lot. But not only that, right? Like I just said, deal with it. I'm on a roll here, so I'm going to be on a roll. There's that old pound. I can wave this about, I can put it in my pocket because this pound is out of date anyway, but I'm going to use it as a bet. I'm betting a pound here and now, right? And I'm not a betting man, right? But I bet a pound, not one volunteer will say anything bad about her. None, right? I'm not going to name any names, but no one has ever said anything bad about her. No one. She's the most nicest, she's the most sweetest, the most nicest lady you will ever see, and that is Kirsty Hartley. She's lovely. I mean, I just said it here and now, right? I've had friends who have all been men, right? I'm a macho man. I'm macho. I've got a lot of sex appeal, and I am a very sexy, masculine man. Believe me, I am a man's man. Don't get it the wrong way, lads. I don't mean I'm that way. I mean, I am what you call a very masculine, manly man. You know what I mean? I mean, I like to look after my body. I like to look good. I like to look sexy because I am a sex symbol, right? And the end of the day, though, Kirsty's got my inner being. She's got my feminine out of me. She's made me understand that. I mean, I've been out now with women, right? Not as a girlfriend and as a sex thing, but I've been out with women as a friend. That's what I'm getting at. I've never had female friends before. I've never had female, I'm going to put it in words, friendship, let's say, right? See, it's very hard, this, but I've never had that. And Kirsty's done that, and she's been a very good friend to me. Thanks because of her, I've learned a lot of new skills. But I'm not just talking about me. You ask any other volunteer there. She's been the best manager we've ever had. Right, anyway, that's enough tissing Kirsty's beautiful bum, which is a very big bum, by the way, but a nice bum. She's got a nice bum. And anyway, let's sell a bit of Bernardo's now. So at the moment, people, at the moment, we've got, bear with me, don't go into the light. We'll win this case. Don't know if you can see that. FIFA 2. That's right, we've got the FIFA 2 offer on again. Right, so get your butt to this Bernardo's near Perimero, right? And for people that don't know that, think of Tesco's, right? So you can pop into Tesco's, get your usual stuff, and then pop here. We've got loads of stuff. We've got loads of beautiful ornaments. You know, look at them beautiful ornaments. Not as beautiful as me, but you've got a lot of beautiful ornaments. You've got this thing here. Where is it? Where is it? What the hell is this? You've got this. Anyway, moving on. You've got that, and you've got a lot of other beautiful things. And someone's even left their little kiddie in the shop. How's that for Mother of the Day? Look at this. Look. So what do you think about Bernardo's? I love it. Yeah, she loves it. But anyway, so moving on, we've got a lot of good stuff, apart from some Mother of the Day leaving the kiddie in the shop. And we've got a lot of other things. So then I like Bernardo's. And like I say, you've got FIFA 2, a FIFA 2 offer. So take advantage. It's not going to be forever. But yeah, we've got FIFA 2 on. So get your butt to Bernardo's. I always say that to anyone. Get your butt to Bernardo's. But you get away with coming in here only because you're on my YouTube video. This is more the private error. But yeah, again, talking about the beautiful Thursday. She's very nice, very kind. You'll never see a manager as nice as her. Thanks because of her, I've learned a lot of new skills. I'm now running the shop. I've even opened the shop now as I'm speaking. I would never have done that before. And I've got her to thank for it. You know, she's done me a lot of favours. So, yeah, to the beautiful Thursday, if you're watching. Big sloppy ticks. I'll see you on Monday. Into then, I'll see everybody later, because I've now got to run the shop. It will be long before I open. Got to sort everything out. Into then, love yous, see yous, be wise, be safe, be smart. I'll see you soon. And get your butt to Bernardo's.